Hey guys, it's Nina Nevsky from Worship Piano Tutorials, and I'll show you how to play this song, Here I Am to Worship. And I know a lot of singers do this song, so I just didn't pick a particular version. I'm just doing it in the key of D, which I think Chris Tomlin does it by this key. So you will not believe it. I learned this song by looking at someone else play it back like probably 7 years ago or so. And that's when I really got into playing chords and kind of picking up my own stuff. Anyway, so go ahead and comment in the box below. So go ahead and comment below. I would love to hear whether you're in a band or you play for fun. I love getting to know people through the comments. You guys are awesome. So the introduction consists of D, A, E, and G. So if you want to be fancy and play like a nice introduction instead of playing just a G, you can play it like this. So you could really go anywhere you want from playing just a regular D or playing that full melody. The way you play the melody is with your left hand. You're just playing this for the bass. So for that G, I like to make it sort of like a flowy style. I don't know, just adds a pretty touch, I guess. And then going back to D. Or back to that flowy for the G. And then with your right hand, you're playing the chords, and the melody will always be in that triad, one of the triads. So for example, when I'm playing D, that third of the D is actually the first note, right? And then I move on to G, and then E. So G, and then E here, and then back to D. Again. So back to D here. So really simple as far as melody. You can go ahead and rewind that and look at it again. And then I'm going to go into the verse. The verse chords are the same. You have your D, A, E minor, G, and then D, A, G. So after the introduction, you can kind of make a pause. So for example, so if you want to make that pause, I'm just playing G sustained, so the G2. But if you don't want to do that, you can just step right in. So for example, light of the world. So really depends. Also, this song is so customizable like any other song. You can make it really quiet or really loud depending on how you want it. So I'm just going to do kind of quiet. Light of the world, you step down into darkness. Open my eyes, let me see. So I'm doing a G sustained here. Going back to the regular G and then D. Beauty that made his heart adore you. Hope of a life spent with you. And here I am to worship. So you see that long pause. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but it's kind of nice. I'm just doing an inverted G with my right hand, regular G with my left hand, and then I'm including the G sustained too. So here I am to worship, that sustained is a nice transition. Like, I love it. I always use sustained chords when I play. So the chorus chords are G. That's kind of like the chord that you're continuing from the verse. And then you have a D. A. C. D again. G. D. So chords are pretty simple. Now let's go through the regular speed. So with your left hand, you continue doing the bass. That's what I would suggest. With your right hand, you just press it. So you notice that with the G, this is inverted G, I just added a sustained here. And then A, I also added a sustain here with A. So I'm telling you, I use sustains a lot, especially if I want to get loud. I call it like messy playing because there's so many notes involved that it just sounds really loud. So going into the chorus from the verse. Lost with you. So here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. King of all days, oh so highly. So I want you to notice what I did there. I completely dropped after the verse. So it was like, da-da-da-da, you. Here I am to worship. So very quiet. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say. So really quiet the first time around. Wonderful to me. King of all days. That transition is just, I'm just literally playing whatever's on my fingers. So for example, wonderful to me. King of all days. So that was my transition between the chorus and the verse 2. Verse 2 is identical to verse 1, so, just playing through the chords. And then when you go to the chords the second time, now you want to be loud. You don't want to have that drop. So, for example, here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. Here I am to worship. And you can just repeat it as how many times you want. Now you saw what I did with my bass. I'm going full out. So that's the pattern. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So that's my pattern with my left hand. Right hand, I'm just pressing. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So just very loud. And then you can go into the bridge. So the bridge chords are A, D, G, A, D, and then G again. So after the chorus, you could do a little instrumental or you can go straight in. So for example, wonderful to me, I'll never know how much it costs to see my sin upon that cross. I'll never know how much it costs to see my sin upon my bass went from just ones to you can go wherever you want from this song. It's so beautiful. Jesus is definitely worthy. Like, that's literally what I just got from playing this. It's so beautiful. Anyway, guys, that's the full song. You can go anywhere you want from this point on. Yeah, let me know again in the comments what you thought of this, what helped, what didn't. I really love meeting new people through the comments, so go ahead. Also, if you want to get updates from me, go and follow my page on Facebook, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.